There's a war for your attention. A big part of living in this world is recognizing that everything wants your attention. Now, most people live in autopilot. They don't really think about these things. But it's extremely important to decide and realize that what you decide to give your attention to should be important for your future, for your legacy. Most people don't think about legacy. They just think about the moment, about what they want to enjoy in the moment. And that's one of the easiest ways to have regrets. When you look back on your life, you should want to look at your life with pride about the things you accomplished. And also, one of the main things people don't think about what they contributed to the world. If it's not obvious, the war for your attention is companies, right? TV shows, movies, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of these things trying to grab your attention because they want to benefit from your attention. They get money, but they don't actually care about you. And they don't actually care about the world, because if they did, they would be motivating you to help the world instead. But they see you as a consumer. They don't see your value. They don't see the impact you can have on others as the priority. Just see you as money. Most people think about these things when it's already too late, unfortunately, because nobody really talks about this in the mainstream media, right? I'm not perfect. I'm one of these people. I have a lot of things I did in my life that now feels like wasted time. But at least I'm still young enough to decide what I want my legacy to be. Trying to have a consciousness trigger on you on what you actually want from life. Do you truly want to look back on your life and realize that in total you wasted like 100,000 hours watching TV, movies, using YouTube, all of these things that ultimately you completely forgot? I'm not saying to not do them, but a lot of the time it's crazy. You could watch an entire series, like, I don't know, 8 seasons. A year or two passes and you're like, I don't even remember what happened, right? It's insane how in the moment we decide to watch things that take so much of our time, and then we don't even remember what we watched. Think of it instead if you use that time like learning something new, even just a little bit every day, or helping others. So in the war for your attention, which keeps getting worse and worse with now AI, right? A big part of the focus and the complication on morality and spirituality is that it's putting the focus on ego desires, which ego takes us away from love as a society. So my goal with this video is to remind you of the legacy you can have. You can choose collective love, to truly reflect on what you should dedicate your time to. So ask yourself the question, how much time in total are you dedicating to these things in comparison to spending time with loved ones, spending time with your friends, growing yourself, becoming better every day, being in the world? Maybe in the war for your attention, you got so caught up that you don't even remember if there's a friend that's still alive. We always assume and we always live like the future is guaranteed, life is guaranteed. And suddenly something happens and we're like, damn, I wish I would have taken advantage of the moment more. Don't leave these things for later as a regret because you were a victim of the war for your attention. Take control right now. Consciousness. Be aware of what you're doing, of what you want to do with your life. what you want to do in this very moment. Send a message to all those people you haven't talked to in years. Tell someone you love them. Realize that right now, someone could use your help. In the war for your attention, the last thing they want you to do is break free. Just like The Matrix, the movie. Wake up and take control of your life right now. I hope that helps you. Much love. Take care.